Politico has an interesting article about how Harry Reid and John Boehner and President Obama interacted throughout this whole negotiations on the fiscal cliff. And there's many insights in there. First off is how much President Obama conceded, because the Senate Democrats, apparently led by Harry Reid, of course, hated the deal. They thought Obama gave away the store. Let me give you a quote. Reid saw an offer that Obama had considered pitching to McConnell on Sunday, which included provisions opposed by Senate Democrats. The majority leader crumpled up the document and tossed it into the burning fireplace of his Capitol office. So there's Harry Reid, who's no lion, as we've continually told you. Not like he's some sort of big fighter. He looks at the offer from the White House and goes, Jesus, how much are you going to give the Republicans? Crumples it up and throws it in the fire. Says, I can't go there. Why does Obama keep doing this? Because he wants to. He wants to cut Social Security. Did you see the story in the middle of the week where the Republicans saying that changed CPI offer that President Obama gave us to cut Social Security by reining in the cost of living, basically? We can't take it. If we took it, it might cost us tremendous political damage. The Republicans are embarrassed to take the offer that Obama is giving them on Social Security. Obama wants to cut Social Security so badly, the Republicans won't even take it. Oh, come on, man. When are you going to wake up and realize and see what Obama's got cooking, what the Barack's got cooking for you? And it ain't anything progressive, I can tell you that for sure. So now, they say in the Politico article that despite the ugly process and bruised relations through all these tough fighting, the West Wing thinks it won big. I love that. I think that's hilarious. Norquist is all over TV bragging about how he got 84% of what he wants in terms of tax revenue, and he's right on the numbers, right? And the knuckleheads at the West Wing are like, yeah, we got him. But they did, because they got what they wanted. That's what they wanted all along. But here's the really interesting part. Apparently, Obama told Boehner that this is how he saw these negotiations. He said, there were two doors the two parties could walk through. Obama told Boehner and other top aides in the Oval Office that day. Door number one led to a bipartisan agreement, and they would all be hailed as heroes. Obama said, although he added that liberal economists like Paul Krugman would claim I've been fleeced again. Door number two, on the other hand, led to an impasse and a daunting set of consequences: high interest rates, a credit downgrade, and a worldwide recession. Now, why do I give you that quote? Because it gives you a mindset into Obama. He thinks if we have a deal, no matter what's in the deal, we will be considered bipartisan heroes. Bang, that's it. That's exactly what Obama thinks. I got a deal. I'm a hero in Washington. They call me bipartisan. I'm above partisanship. That's exactly it. So number two, he already tells you there, whatever I'm going to give you, it's going to be so good that progressives like Paul Krugman are going to say I got robbed. He knows he's being robbed, and he's doing it anyway. He needs that pat on the back. Give me the bipartisan hero back pat. Give it to me. Give it to me. That's what his real motivation is. And door number two, he says, is, oh my God, the markets will melt down. The markets. I pray to you, markets. I bow to you, markets. We can't have the markets melt down. We can't have that happen. So we can't have door number two under any circumstance. You offer me the crappiest deal in the world, I'm going to take it because I can't go to door number two. If this is his idea of negotiation, it is a horrible tactic, horrible negotiations. Okay, so then we have the fake drama about the fighting. Now, you know, Harry Reid came out and said that Boehner was being dictatorial in the House. So apparently Boehner sees Harry Reid in the Capitol Hill, and he says, according to Politico, Boehner to Reid, go fuck yourself. Reid was startled, and he said, what are you talking about? And then Boehner repeated, go fuck yourself. Boehner then later bragged to other Republicans about how he told Reid to do that. Well, if they're fighting, there must be two real different sides. The Democrats and Republicans aren't actually trying to give giant tax cuts to the rich and take it from the middle class. Look at this. They told them to go fuck themselves. It must be real. It must be. Oh, man, there are bruised egos here. I'll tell you, things are not going well. And then here comes my favorite part to show you that, in fact, the Democrats and Republicans are totally working together. In a phone call, December 21st, Boehner told Obama that his game plan all along was to pass the bill setting the $1 million threshold. That was his big gambit, if you remember. Send it to the Senate to drop it down to $500,000 or so and ship it back to the House for approval. So he's saying, look, I'm doing this plan B. And he told Obama. And he said, and I don't really expect it to pass the Senate. I expect them to knock it down to $500,000, which, by the way, was the final deal. He said around $500,000, and it got knocked down to $450,000. So Boehner actually got his secret plan. But one more part of this that's important. Obama, perplexed by the secret strategy, asked Boehner whether he had shared it with Reid or House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, suggesting that they might have helped him. Boehner said he had not. You understand? Obama says to Boehner, hey, you idiot, that's the deal we want to do anyway. What's the matter with you? We totally agree with you. Yeah, just instead of keeping it secret, you share it, and the Democrats behind closed doors will work with the Republicans to get the deal that we both want anyway. What are you going out there and trying to do this on your own for? Let the Democrats help you. You want the taxes to be around $500,000? Tax cuts for everybody underneath that? That's what we want. Because a lot of our donors are between $250,000 and $500,000. You want to cut the capital gains and estate tax and dividend tax and carried interest? That's what our big donors want too. What are you going around making secret plans for? If you're going to do a secret plan, do it with the Democrats. We're trying to help you. That's what you haven't been able to understanding the whole time, John Boehner. And that's what the media never tells you. And that's what you missed if you weren't getting your news online about this whole process. There is no fight. Secretly, they all agree on the same exact thing because they're all paid by, relatively speaking, the same exact donors. It might be a person X and person B over there, but the bottom line is they have the same goal, and especially in the estate tax. And there were many articles written about that, saying that Democrats wanted the estate tax lower too because there were important people that the party had to answer to who cared about that estate tax. The large donors. Of course! That's how this game is played.